And greetings, this is Off to Battle, and I'm doing this from scratch, and I'm doing it properly. So I've even made a save for doing this game properly for all the YouTubers, and I can do something private by myself later, whatever. And that reminds me, I will pause this just a sec. No, I'm not going to pause it. Can't do that, I'm live. Okay, I gotta find out if my cursor is actually... No, my cursor isn't being captured, and I sort of want it to be. So let's see. This is... That's interesting. That's why I didn't know where it was last time. I was looking at the wrong thing. This is, misnamed. Capture cursor. It is on. Okay, I guess you're seeing my cursor then. Alright, so the idea behind this whole thing, and definitely if anybody comes in, let me know if the audio balance isn't what you'd prefer. I've tried to work it out, but this is Legend of Keepers, and we'll see the intro in a second.
Are you a slave master in search of something new? Are you an enchantress with an ever-insufficient magic budget? Are you a misunderstood genius? Sign up with the Dungeons Company. Assemble your ideal team, train your monsters to defend our treasures from ever stupider heroes. Feel free to give us a call by Crystal Ball at... and become a part of the Legend of Keepers.
Actually, why not? Because it's the first episode, so let's do the tutorial from scratch.
Congratulations and welcome to the Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up. Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
Okay, then. I was making sure that I am very open about this, but I've got to deal with cataracts in my older age, and I'm eventually going to have surgery for that, but
We always leave an empty
I gotta have my
room in every
magnifier thing
dungeon.
ready to help me
You
with
can
this
use
game.
it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Yeah, that's for the spells.
Some rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Yeah, ideally, I'd like my side to survive, so let's take a look. So, front, we have... I'm just trying to mess around here. 30 physical damage applies broken armor for, well... 3 units of broken armor probably means that it's going to last for a while. That is really bad. So, whoever gets hit by that is going to be extremely vulnerable to further physical attacks. And applying enraged to all heroes at the start of the fight, that's bad. So, here we have 50 nature damage, applies poison. That's also nasty. Applies poison to the monster with the highest life at the start of the fight. Life is hit points. And then we have this, and back. So 40 physical attack to the back. Dodges the activation of the first regular trap encounter. So that's what we set 2 screens ago. So in other words, this is my tank. He has 35% armor, and that's going to be a lot worse after he gets hit by the first guy, and then he's going to get hit by the nature attack. But the thing is that he is by far my best nature damage guy. So I do want him taking those hits, and I just hope that everything's going okay with the rest. Now, you are the weakest, so I'm going to put you in the middle where nobody's attacking you naturally, and you I'm going to put at the back because, well, actually, it might be bad. So you're going to take some serious extra damage from that hit, and neither of you are actually going to be surviving, but you're faster. This is interesting. And actually, I know this is the tutorial, but I don't remember actually having one of these before, so maybe this my memory is failing me. Well, hopefully that'll work okay. And this is a very small tutorial dungeon, so Maug is right there at the end, and you see that we had the hero at the back avoided the damage from that trap. So, oh, we only have one spell to use, and we're having our monsters having rage, because that's a very good mechanic that increases their damage.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun.
Yeah,
you can,
that's
of
the
course,
fun.
Kill them, or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
Oh, yes, they do. So, and that's stuff that happens before the initiative. So there is that stuff. So you see that. So that happened. No, he's just playing move first. 115 speed. So. Oh, I don't even have access to all my abilities here at all. But at least because they're enraged, they are doing extra damage. Scream of Terror, so... And it's nice to see that the morale stuff, a good example of what it does. Because of the low morale, this one's going to be taking some... well, a lot of extra damage, actually. But, in this case, it's running like a little bee. I don't want to say the bad word out loud. Interesting, well, in the middle lasted that long, but that's as far as it goes. So because he is the highest health guy there, and the only guy there, he gets the pre-attack. Like, there's a lot of stuff, but anyway. This is area attack, air damage. So, this guy is bleeding, and the other one just outright died. Now, 53 left for the morale. I actually can totally just burn him down with this. And there we go, a morale quote-unquote kill.
I knew from the start that you had potential. Know that here in Dungeon's Company, we reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
Yep, the promotions. So, here's the first one we get to see a bunch of things. We also have a single talent point, and there's not a whole lot you can do with it. This one has a chance of granting the Master Shell, and it's just such a low chance that I don't like doing it, because it's basically just your gateway to other stuff here. And here we have 50% chance of granting an Enraged to the Master each time that he takes damage. And he's going to take damage a lot if he's in a fight. And with 2 points, that becomes 100%. This Intimidation, it does 10 or 20 additional morale damage. And that's the spell version, so it affects all heroes. And this is the... when a hero is defeated by a monster, grants 10-20% chance that the group of monsters gains enraged 3, which is really, really strong. If it procs. If. There's only 3 heroes. So, yeah. you're basically doing that stuff for gateways to other things. So because we only have 1 point, I'm putting it here and hoping that I don't have to use it every single time. So we have a bunch of guys here. I'm not going to bring up the... there is an archivist, so because that I've played this game before, I've got some stuff that's at least showing. But we're not going to spend a lot of time here. It's just know that it's there, and it's there for a reason. And if you really want to learn more about other stuff, it is there. Which is good, because you do want to understand stuff, but there's a value in a roguelite to just dive in, not care too much about stuff, and just learn as you go. Which is...
Welcome to the company,
we're
Maug.
emulating that, because I have played this some before.
Delighted to have you with us. We'll need your fabled management techniques. We're putting you in charge of a little team in the old empire, a region overrun by humans. It's up
Just
to
feel
you to
the
gather
contempt.
the monsters in the area and teach them how to defend themselves. Turn them into great employees, ready to give their lives multiple times for the company.
So it always starts out with a fight, and, you know, if you lose it, and you just have to start over. So it's not like that you can lose permanently, but you do want to at least have a gander and try to figure out how it's going. So, and that's just me using Windows magnifier instead of my phone magnifier, if I actually can get away with it. So here we have Frontline doing 35 ice damage and applies frostbite to all monsters if life is under 50%. Removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of a turn once. So it'll remove one thing that's affecting everyone once, or something like that. So, okay. Because of the placement, we've got trap here, and then we got the spell, and then we got the second group. So here, I want to weaken them as much as possible. Demoralized is going to help. I mean, the traps that you get for the first episode, shall we call it, they are quite good. So here was front with Iceland. I need to read the rest. Area effect nature damage. It's just annoying. Front, 28 fire damage. Now the problem is that these other guys, the Goblin here and the Skeleton Archer, they're glass and they are not particularly cannon-y. So... but he can survive a hit. I mean, he's got insane speed, so he'll move first. He won't survive hits. This guy will take a lot of punishment from the fire. And how much is your life saving? 25%. So the Orc seems to be like the best of your initial stuff. It doesn't really matter what the other guys are in terms of their placement. We'll work out later what is best for them for attacking. So I want the Rallying Horn because this applies in Rage 3 to the next group of monsters. This is fantastic. And here we have a similar set of problems, but the problem here is... okay. See, that guy's fire, but that guy's inflicting ice. So it's sort of a wash if I put this guy first. I'm gonna do it just to see. But yeah, the whole point is that this is a learning experience as you go. That's the whole point of doing this. Because there's such a large amount of variety of what's going on that it gives you a lot to chew into. And here we have... oh, look at that. So, this one has a dodge. Applies dodge to the hero with the lowest life percentage at the start of the fight. And this one deals 12 ice damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance. So that's why that happened. Okay, so here we have two attacks. One is Poison Dagger, which will apply poison here. So I talked about penalty stuff. You got demoralized going there. That's... Yeah, it'll just lower the morale like a dot. Poison here, or straight physical damage here. Armor mass 45. And this is going to be bad for the big ice guy at the other side, so... Let's try Goblin Trick. Seriously, that's a Gundam move. But... it's nice we got it. So... yeah, he's weak to fire, but because this is the opening fight, we got no worse than what's happening here. So, this is probably going to get removed by this guy for doing a dot, but it doesn't matter. We needed to get rid of the dodge regardless. So he resisted that pretty well. Now, he can do bleeding, or he can do Scream of Terror and work on morale. We're already making great progress here. Bleeding... see, I already lost the poison from that one application, but... it's better to do the Scream of Terror, I think. Now, Goblin Trek will get this hero low, and that's very, very good. Won't survive that. That's unfortunate. Probably won't survive this. Oh, actually survived that just to be able to do some damage. Can kill outright. That's a good thing. Let's do it. That was very good for what we could expect. So we got more demoralizing from that. You've got a negative to ice. Yeah. This is a case where intimidation actually makes sense for us. And they will have enrage from the Goblin Horn. Oh, there's dodge and it's actually going here, but that's fine. So let's do this. It did. Oh! Yeah, I got rid of debuff there. So here we've got a big physical hit that just took him out entirely. Now here, because we've got very, very low morale for this hero, we want to go for that morale kill. Just enough. Alright, so this is the first thing, and I love these guys, but I haven't had much success with them. And you see that the speed is 20. Here we have the Goblin Drummer, who can add even more enraged. We're already going to get enraged from the one... okay, that's our big choice here. Oh, do you know? I'm just responding to the chat here. Don't expect to see this. I'm loving this game. Yeah, I've had a like of this for a while. I've wanted to play it more, but I want to do it while streaming so I can explain what's going on. What I'll do is try to use the Skeleton Soldier here, very much a hoplite, you see from all the stuff here. So, but I mean a hoplite with an actual spear as his main weapon. So he does decent physical damage, but he has only one attack until he's upgraded with his levels. He is level 1, but his passive is that monsters behind him take 15% less damage. So there are two things that you want to do in this game, obviously. I mean, to say it really simply, it's inflict damage and make your monsters live longer.
Dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for free. However, being dragged back to the land of the living after a taste of eternal peace can be quite demotivating. If your employees die too often, they might suffer from burnout.
Yep, burnout is the threat you want.
Your employees' morale is therefore a matter to be taken seriously. Give them a break from time to time by sending them to the garrison. The feasts organized after a victorious defense will make them want to get back into action.
Yeah, she doesn't get that many opportunities to speak here, so I didn't want to deprive her of them. So, let's see how they're doing, and they didn't lose that much motivation, but like that, it's basically the start of the game. Oh, wait. Dude, what happened? Oh, we got a problem. Okay, it looks like that I got a bit of a problem, so I'm gonna have to restart the game, but, yeah, pizza parties. Yeah. Yes, I agree there. So I'm not ending the stream, I'm just gonna have to, I'll tab out of this and, get it back to, the Epic storefront, and because I just got this on Epic because it was a bit easier to get this with the DLCs at one time. So yeah, relaunch. Yep, we're back. Did I lose any progress there, or what? Nope, I did not lose progress. Okay, so this is a sort of thing that's a kind of a big deal, because the merchant is how you can get more monsters and blow a lot of your gold, but the trainer, you don't necessarily get a lot of them, and this is how you get stronger monsters. So because that's a core mechanic for Maug, I'm going to walk us through this part. And engineer is the same thing for traps, but with Maug, monsters are his big deal. So we're going to try and do training, and we got a choice of who to do it for. So you see, for example, for our goblin with the goblin trick, that's like a Gundam thing, we can add a passive that all of his attacks apply bleeding 3. That's a lot. For a guy who's disposable garbage, that is really good. And yes, every dungeon needs a pizza. Like, they should actually have like a pizza something like a Pizza Hut, but rebranded like an anime for copyright purposes, and have them in every Dungeon Keeper game. That's my honest opinion. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because I'm streaming. Okay, applies enrage to the other monsters of the group when the orc is attacked. Yeah, well, orcs are ones that I really like to use with Maug, and I think that I don't think they appear with other ones, so we've blown some money there. We can't even afford the alchemist, so we'll go to an event. So we have a work accident. A trainee has spilled a burning hot drink on you, that is Maug, the dungeon keeper, in front of the blood latte machine. So I suffered HP damage. He has got a lot of life, and he gets 24 back per week. Punch or insult. It is harder for Maug to get tears than blood. It's a lot easier for him to just kill stuff. Okay. The merchant, if we had any money, we'd want to use that, but the therapy... Yeah, none of these things are attractive. Thirst for revenge. Oh, it's one of these things. We've got... yeah, somebody comes to right some wrong against you, and it's like, do I spare him and therefore have it torture his soul? Do I torture him directly and ravish his body? Or do I offer him to the boys? I'll spare him and do a mental anguish. Like I said, tears are harder to get, therefore what I intend to do is to basically just kill everyone that I see going forward. I just editing this. So yeah, it's not fantastic for me to have things be just vision-wise for the ice stuff, the ice caves. Front physical damage applies broken armor. This is like in the tutorial one, so it's the exact same type of hero. So they have broad types that are similar. So that's going to be basically anti-tank, and but he's got weirdly low morale. He also applies enrage to everybody else. Here we have applies poison to the monster with... This really is just like the first tutorial fight, it feels like. But front, 54 nature damage. And what are you here? Area effect, 16 ice damage. Heals 1 hero under certain conditions. Okay, fine. So... Okay, what are your actual resistances? Fire, minus 40. Ice, minus 25. Armor, 50. Nature, 30. Air, 20%. So the problem being is that his helping stuff in the back isn't actually going to actually do anything. So this applies the broken armor, and this is the nature damage. So the nature... Nature 30 is okay. Nature 60 is a lot better. So basically the advantage of using this guy would be just... I'll put this guy in front, I'll put you here, I'll put you here, and I'll just try to make this work out the best I can. Just because I don't see any... This guy would eat all the damage, and the damage reduction only applies to the people behind him, it will also apply to him. And here we have the same sort of layout as initially, so... there we have the goblin. The rallying point. And so, I'm either dealing with a very demoralized party by the time that they get here, or I'm dealing with... I'm supercharging the monsters. They should not make it to Maug. Yeah, well, we'll see how it works, because they do have the enrage thing. So, these attacks will cause bleeding now, but nobody has dodge. Okay, so you're minus 30 armor. Bleeding would help here, but that's such low morale, I expect a morale kill just from normal operations. So let's do 52 damage, and then we have the bleed taken care of. So they took only 28 damage from a pretty high poison attack. There's no reason not to just completely murder this back line. That's usually a big problem in these games. We're going to absolutely kill that one. So, do I even want to go for morale issues or not? Like... We'll see, but if it can last a little bit longer, then that's really awesome. So, yeah, I've already taken it out. He's not long for this world. Now, here's a good question. Do I actually do the direct damage or what? Or do the toxic falling? I think it's better to just go for the direct damage. Actually gets another shot. Here, just because of practicality, I'm going to take the Intimidate, Demoralize, try to go for that kill. Kill, quote-unquote. Yeah, your enraged isn't going to help you very much. So yeah, we got even more demoralized, so... Ah, that's all it took. We're done. Yeah, so... Whole lot of air damage here, but not a whole lot of toughness. I don't have that much experience using Skeleton Dog and Skeleton Bull. He's weak to a whole bunch of stuff except air. Well, fire a bit too, but... A random defeated monster with... I'll try the Trumpeter, because of that ability.
As you could probably guess, dying isn't the nicest experience. Fortunately, our Lich Doctor is here to resurrect your employees for your employees.
I guess because we had a problem with that. Or did we just start the What? Oh no! Ladies and gents, we have a bug. Ooh, I'm gonna have to just restart this save or something. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that because I still have time to stream, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to start all over again. Bear with me, I'll just try and breeze through the stuff, but I mean, it's not like I'm some super expert at this game, but I usually have not encountered that problem. So if I carry it 2 times with the same save, then I'm gonna just try and make a new save. Not even in the same spot. I'll delete you. I'll make you into the new off. That's all. Now let's skip the tutorials and go straight to the first fight. No.
Torture? It's a passion. Let's get to work.
We like to enjoy our work.
Welcome to the
So let's just push, push, push. And I'll look up why that we were having problems when I'm not on the stream, but okay. Nature damage that pretty much guarantees that I should be... Okay. Yeah. Where are the traps? Okay. Don't catapult this time. You never rely on your first group of monsters actually killing the enemy. At least that's what you shouldn't try. It's great if it happens. It doesn't really happen that much. Yeah. I'm just trying to see what are your... Sorry. And this one. Your resistance is... Okay, you're good to air, you're good to physical. This is the ideal loadout here. If somebody's going to hit the back with air. Come on. Okay. This'll do. Totally will do. So Demoralized will do additional morale penalties just during normal turns for a while. So we got another enraged dude there. Nature 20, its armor mass 20. Alright, Goblin Trick is the best. He does not have the bleeding because that was in the game that we had to ditch because it was just a persistent bug. Yes, yeah. It's best to just do the volley to everybody. And to weaken these guys, I am going to... just try and get them demoralized, because once they're below a certain threshold, and like the thresholds are 75, 50, 25, they take enhanced damage. Now then. I'm only doing this because the Yeti has a physical attack that goes to the rear, so this guy should be easy to take out. Now I'm losing people. Monsters are people too. I thought about going after the front, but it's okay. So this does demoralize as well as enrage our guys. Well, let's do double enrage. This is the time. So here I want one guy down as soon as possible, because with them enraged, I just really don't want to have to mess with them. See, that can do really high damage when I've got lots of enrage going. Not sure how long my tank will last though. So it is best just to kill them at this point. So that's a back attack, but with no back left. Okay, so... I'll try this, I may regret it, but I'll try. So, that's not so good. Okay, so I've got a trainer, I will use it, and the problem with... no, I did this last time, so I'm going to... Now, what does he get? Damage dealt increases by 100% if armors. The target's armor is negative. This has the potential to completely end entire parties. So let's try this. Event. Now this is direct contribution. This means that their morale will go down even more, but I only just started the game. Except for this guy, it's actually pretty decent. Tears are the hardest thing to get. So I just hope that will work out. Once upon a time, and this is saying... Wandering Troubadour offers to sing to your employees in exchange for... some... So... I don't have much money, but I can afford this, and it counters what I had from the direct contribution thing earlier. So, adventurers, here we go! No bugs so far. Hopefully that's holds. So, are the trap placements similar? Yeah, they're similar. Now, one more of these guys, huh? Demoralize is a buff, debuff, sorry. So we may actually want to... I actually forgot where I put the Minotaur. We're just gonna straight up try and kill them. Normally I wouldn't try that hard, but... We've got the Minotaur in the first group. So front ice, area. And your ice is... yeah. Okay, so I think that this guy will survive the front stuff easier enough, but... it's just... yeah. Fire damage and, poison damage. There is no winning this, so I'm going to use the one that has the upgrade. Obviously, if we want ice resistance with that guy first, let's do it like this. They're never going to get to Maug like this.
Get some.
There's no way. So we got some damage and some bleed. Oh! I didn't check for that. Yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, there's a dodge too. That's bad. It's bad, but I should be okay. I say it. I really don't know, but okay. So I just want to burn this down. Yeah, like that. And that'll add to the bleed. So all they have is area effect damage, but that might be enough to take down the Minotaur. Yeah, it would be. Unfortunate. Now, do I just want more bleed? Honestly, yes. So yeah, we are fighting a Pied Piper. So you see that the amount of bleed that they're taking has been going down. Now it's down to 5. Yeah, that's what it's do, direct damage. Well, that's nice. Fire guy, that's fire. Okay. Second time we've been offered the drummer. Harpy, I know what she does. She can do some pretty decent stuff, but... this could be extremely even. Now that I really have to manage the employees a bit. You're going here, you're... oh, I don't have a hoplite this time, so... alright, that's okay. Engineer, trainer, I don't have the money for it, and I barely have money for the merchant, but... oh, I got offered a Harpy anyway. Pandora's boss, what is this even to? Stacks of all penalties applied to heroes increased by 2. It's actually not bad, but... This one can do stupid levels of damage. And I think we want that here. Business trip and plunder, that's... We can afford to lose one employee, but... Okay. We weren't counting on her, so we can... Holy cow, 18 weeks, that's... But we were going to lose him anyway, so... This is the best, but the wing boots are... I mean, they're nice, but they're not worth losing that girl for 18 weeks. And... Second one. I'm concerned, but... The trainer wouldn't be able to actually do much for us without more gold, so... Pocket mirror. I'd rather lose this guy than a lot of others. Of course. Course means that somebody could go up a couple of levels, but it would cost like 250 gold or something. I will try that. And it's an orc. And we'll see how that works out for us. We will try the veterans because we are on a stream. Okay. Did I misunderstand what was happening with this? Okay. Oh no, I recognize him now. I'll try that, and we'll see how it goes. Because I do not necessarily have the best track record with this game, so, you know, my decisions may not work out, but you gotta try. Alright then. So let's get an idea of who's attacking us. Front, 54 nature damage. Another broken armor guy, but... Okay, applies dodge, speed increases by 20%, physical... Okay, they're not going to rearrange the order. Armor is positive for those guys. It applies bleeding, but it's not a lot. This one makes the first blow a critical for the guy in front, it seems like. That's nice. And we'll just hope that it works out for us. Oh yeah, the pocket mirror is going to protect the person in back from the first hit to the back, but the area effect is going to mean that's going to get wiped out pretty fast. Same deal here. Front... Yeah. Because this guy has strong poison resist, it's best that I just do it like this. When an artifact is activated, you see it glow here briefly. Also, I love the music for the Egyptian thing. Just love it. Yeah. Yeah, so this guy took damage from his own attack, but it didn't use up the dodge, which is awful. Oh my god. This is already down to this. I should have checked harder about the resistances. Well, no, I didn't have a choice. But this is why I've had such bad luck with this guy before. Okay, if I do that It's going to trigger the dodge, so I'll do the area effect. Oh my god. That's just sad. That's just sad. I've often had that happen with Minotaurs. Oh, look at that. Oh well. Applied vulnerable, but the guy has 40 armor. So, my first party got wrecked. So they still have lots of morale here. Actually, these two are very shaky for morale. So that's worth it. And this one gets a dodge and they get an enrage again. That's why they're so strong when they enrage them. And the pocket mirror. Oh my, look at that. Because of the enrage, it's just messy. It's just messy. I'm really depending on the orc here. Which is a bad thing to say if he's about to get killed. I'm just about able to finish these guys off, but tears are hard to get, so I'll take them when I can. Damn. They made it to Maug. That's gonna just annoy. The bleed, like, the fact that one ran made the other one run too. Trained rats, nature damage to the back, applies poison. Applies fire weakness. Something that creates weakness is worth trying. And I got mauled. I got mauled. So I have a trainer, and first I'll manage the employees here. No, I gotta use them all. Maybe I can just rearrange what I'm using then. I'll see what's happening with the next group. Okay. So, gains dodge at the start of the fight. I think that that's going to... Okay. 275 would make this guy even stronger, with significantly more health. I'll try, because I need to lean into that. That guy, if he'd actually gotten hits, he would have done tremendous damage. Black market. This is sell stuff off, but even though that we could really use money, not really a good situation with that. Buy supplier. Oh, I know we could really use money, but this is a trap. People are going to get sick from this. I'm going to refuse it this time. And I can't afford to send any more to... Oh! Crystal Skull. This is... Yeah, just take the darn thing. Wonder... Okay, we got somebody back from... I'm gonna try... You here. Is this a good strategy? Gives us options. Okay, plunder. You don't want anywhere that, guarded prison. 35 chance of one vol sitting a monster. That's... This way, it's probably the case that if we lose somebody, we're getting somebody, but this could be rough. We actually got somewhere. What do you do? Air damage applies enraged. Oh, you're a goblin drummer. Yeah, that's some good options. Yes. Alright, adventurers. Let's see what we can do and if the Minotaur can actually get one hit in. Just one. Okay. What do? You do ice damage in front. Oh, you're one of those guys. Area, fire damage. Back, fire damage. Ooh, this is not good. And that's... Okay, so traps aren't going to do anything to that one. Fire damage to the back. So somebody who's very resistant against fire would be best in back. Okay. Fire 30%. And you get... Okay. This probably is going to be better like this. I say that, but... Oh, I didn't get you a dodge. That's a problem. Okay. I'm gonna hope. This isn't the best use. Okay. Hopefully this is gonna work out. Oh yeah, who do I even have this? Do I have anything that does fire here? No, I'd have to put all my chips in on using my Lord's fire spell, which actually is a pretty good idea. I'm actually going to try that. Okay, so your fire resistance is -10. Which is still a lot better than -65, yeah. What's yours, actually? Okay, I'll try this, and maybe I'll get some help in. Oh, I forgot about that stuff. And I'm not the only one who forgets about it routinely either. And it puts vulnerability, so she's got a shot of doing some serious stuff. Now, this does... It's not going to do that morale penalty. It's just not, but... Letting this work on out-damaging that backline. Oh, well, look at that. Ah! The skull actually worked. Now that's going to do... It's better to the bleeding damage because it's a higher total damage. Wow, that's still good. Oh, wow, the Crystal Skull's doing some real work to that for us today. Already bleeding, so I'm just going to do the damage. Take the kill. That's impressive, that firing thing. It's actually good to get that cleanse thing out of the way. Let's fire whip. And there we go. We're being offered Harpy again. Skeleton Trumpeter too. But since we've already got the revive stuff going with the Crystal Skull, probably best not to. So I'll try the Bull. Now, what's our situation for this? I got him probably back from the business trip, but he's still in the state that he was at before. Not liking it, but this will have to do. Merchant, and we'll grab events. We don't have enough money to mess with the merchant. Budget increase. Oh, that's a goblin drummer, isn't it? Trap is a furnace. Furnace. We'll just take the gold. We need the gold more. We've got a therapist there. Engineer is... So the thing is that fire isn't really of any help for... Yeah. We're going to put all of our assets in the back, and we're going to... Oh, we have this guy in the front. We got... Oh, must have been another one of the business trips back. We'll see if this is okay, but... I don't really know. Engineer for the trip spot. I'll do the event. Team building, motivation. That's good. I suppose we can do the therapist and just extend with tears. No, we don't need that. We've got enough. Alright. Definitely doing the veterans. Because we don't want to do anything easy here. Alright then. So what are we doing? Ice damage. Weak to fire. How's your armor? Okay. Front is ice damage. Front is fire damage. That's obscene. We got... Seriously? You're seriously going to do all your damage to the front? Does anybody... Flame shield plays a role. Right, the one at the back is going to take. Yeah, this is going to be so. Yeah, he's just going to give enrage to the other ones. Now, the reason I'm doing that in this order is because the enraged to the next group of monsters doesn't decay any. Fire weakness absolutely would. So... I mean, this is just going to be horrible, but... You've got 30. You've got 25. Okay, you're actually going to go in front here. I might as well just do that. We'll see if this actually works, but... What's to say? She'll do... Okay, so she actually did the moon's power. Yep. Now... So she's actually stronger against... Okay. I'll try and do the best I can with this. See? All it took were 2 actual hits that landed. But Minotaurs no more. I think it's actually better to do Intimidate here. So this will do the fire weakness. Okay then. War drum. It's a little action in the background there. Yeah. 102 fire damage, it says. Add the critical thing to it. So, I'll give this a shot. Alright, that actually worked. Okay, this is unlikely to succeed on its own, but 75 of 170, so alright, I don't need anything more from the rod, I just need to kill this thing. Oh, that's actually quite a lot of damage. Yeah, it sort of worked out. Okay, Unholy Shroud gives... yeah, it's piling on Frostbite on top of anything that deals morale damage. We got a lot that deals morale damage. Horn of Plenty is monster's 20% chance to deal critical hit when attacking, plus 50% damage in That's... Frostbite's good, but I don't really have anything exploiting it super hard. I'll do a chance to do more damage. I'm not pleased, but... it's probably the right call. Alright then, trainer and workout. Of those two, trainer is much more important. Now, this one can gain the same big passive. This one, I need blood to get it to rank 4. And that's the thing. You actually do need blood to get monsters to rank 4, and then you've got need tiers for traps. I don't have anything else to do with that. Alright, plunder business trip siege, yeah. I can afford to part with traps a bit easier than other stuff. Circular saw I haven't been using for a while. I'd rather squeeze money out of the trainer and... Oh, okay, he's got a different kind of burn attack. That's actually good. Blood collectors, we've still got quite a bit of blood here, so we can just give him that. Without reducing the hit points of the slaveholder. And now we've got a fight coming right after. So see how far we can get with this one. But no, things have been going pretty well since that bug we had earlier. Now, we've got a lot of options for here. Okay, front is physical damage, 60 armor. Physical damage in an area. And the dodge, morale loss is reduced by 50%. Ignores the first attack suffered. That's really awful. Alright, this is air damage to the back. Okay. Ara. Wonderful. Okay, so... how's your air defense? It's awful. Yours is awful. Yours is really good. What should go in the middle? Alright, I'm gonna try to take Ara down quickly. Might not work, but same strategy as before. I'll do the Fire Venus one right before the fight, and because they are physical heavy. And this one, yeah, it's... They are physical heavies. Put the ball there.
Prepare to die.
We'll see how it goes.
Lolo.
So, ideally, I'll have the orc just send his stuff... okay, I've got the option of just using this for the area attack. Who's next to me? Okay, tiredness, that's not a good thing. But I'll use this to remove dodges. I'm not gonna get anything from stunning, I don't think, so I'll just try and beat his head in. Ah, that's unfortunate. Trying to get a little bleed, but he's high armor, so that's... well, it's lower armor now that he's gotten hit, so... well... guess she'll get another hit in. Better than I thought against a really tough opponent for him. That was my strongest monster at level 4. I'll just try and do super high in rage. Well, I say that, I gotta see if they're gonna be... They are doing... Broken armor is still there. Okay. He's almost dead, so I'm gonna put the rage. It's better to do that in the back then. Oh! Dodged! I forgot about that. That's bad. Well, Maug can't hit the back easily, so let's do that. Yeeks!
Congrats! You've come right on time to your funeral!
Oh. Ah, fuck, maybe it would. Let's get some bleeding. Let's get some... That's not very much healing. But I got that chest for the keep with him. Yeah, it's rough.
One more corpse to decker!
Yeah, it's building up pretty hard. $45, gosh. Those dots were killing me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what do I got here for? Nobody's... Okay. I gotta put them there. Where do... Yeah. Guess we're okay for that. Yeah, well... Hopefully we won't be desperate for more stuff for the doctor, but... we are not in a huge need of more monsters or anything, so I'm just gonna try and get some stuff done here. I think that'll do. Therapist. You might as well. Yeah, they seem not to do that, but pff, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to lose life, so let's offer blood. And we got champion. Trepidation, but let's see how far we go. I mean, it is a roguelike. You do get meta progression if you fail. I don't want to fail, but... one of these... Wait. When did I get a Naga? Okay. Physical. Area... Oh my god, that's bad. Did the idea mess this up? Yeah, this doesn't look so good. We'll go far and just hope for the best. I say that. We could do that, but... we'll go far and just hope. I feel like this is broken down a bit. Now, this has a nature disadvantage, but this has... doing nature and we're applying bleeding, that's good. And then baton toss. Yeah, we're making early progress. But that hurts so bad. Oh! That kind of helps. We got a critical. However. Yeah, here does that kind of damage. That's pretty impressive. I should just max it out. No. So that will apply Demoralized. Fire Calm applies Burn. Burn is probably a good idea here. Probably doesn't even do much, but yeah, I was hoping that I could get the flame stuff going. It's at 23. That was a lot more route damage on him. Ashmara Plenty is doing some good work. Wow. That's... We have stuff that does morale damage, yes, but that just has some potential for some stupid interactions. Alright, so trainer is the thing that we want to try, and can't do this anymore. Really? Okay, we actually can. Oh, this is a different one. This is the dog. 6 air damage and oh, that's a new attack, but that's just weirdly low. Weirdly low. Gains dodge at the start of the fight. I want that. Damage dealt. Okay. Air resistance is negative. I don't know that. What? Gains enraged. Implies enraged. Alright, let's give this a shot and we'll just do a lot of rage. Seminar. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, just lots and lots of gold. Okay, well, I'd hate to lose... Haste for all monsters, and... Who is it? I'm not seeing, but that's a lot of gold. Okay, so it's not my Minotaur. I got 4 rooms. I got a chance to get some blood and tears, and I guess I will go here. Alright, well, at least one more fight. Probably run out of time that I can do streaming, but, you know, it's gone well. I am glad, and we'll see how it goes for the fight. So what am I facing? 58 nature damage applies poison, so 78 physical damage. Backfire damage. Okay. They're applying poison, and this is the best tank that I've got. That's really high armor. Let's get him back. Because I can just have this one just bombard and... Am I reading this right? Ice is Master 35, so this is the best shot that we've got. But should I just give up on... No. I will attack in front there. Oh, so that can't actually work until... No, I can't do it. I gotta go back and change that to the usual. I'm not gonna have a fight without at least enraged helping me in 1 level. So this is air, air, air. Okay, so I'll try that, and we'll see. Circular Saw applying bleeding will mesh with the boss. That's not great. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to count on. Nice, 7. Now this applies demoralized, and one of them is immune to demoralized. I think we'll just go for damage. $105. That was a lot of damage, and wow, burst of glory there. But the Yeti got enraged because of that, so. Yeah. Let's dodge there. $154. Not bad. I'll swimming with you. That wasn't actually the most optimal, I'm sure, but... Oh, there's an actual disaster here. Now then. So pretty much no matter what happens, this guy's dying. Not the first time that the Harpy is the finisher. Poison Dart, Electrical Grid, Coil. Air resistance reduced by 40. That could help with our stuff. We got too many traps now. We'll try not having to actually sub them out. Schreiner. Okay, so... what does this do? That's okay. Not gonna bother training that goblin. Okay, how much is left? Collectors, we've got enough blood. Let's just pay the blood. Black market is something that could help because we can sell someone that we don't really need. We are not using this guy really anymore, so sell your blood collectors. There's no point, there's no more gold to be spent. Okay. So Gold is meaningless, so... One last fight! Let's see if we can actually get through the first of the stages for Maug. Now, how are we going to do this? Okay. Ice, front, fire in front, physical damage in back. Which is going to be up here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the lore because hopefully that I can actually get something done with it. Why do I have her here? Okay. Try this. Let's see if it works. Now, I'm going to do this and try and get this stupid levels of damage going here. Okay, okay. Air minus 25%. And... okay. He's the worst of them, so I think that it is correct to try and do this build.
Prepare to die.
And hopefully Maug can handle it if everything goes badly. And that's from the Pumpkin Mirror artifact. Baton throw. Do some damage to that very dangerous one. Oh, what the? What was? That was stupid amounts of damage. That was quite something. Oh no, a stun! Damn, that is bad. Well, her dodge came into play. Oh, wow. Having said that, I'm doing some serious damage back now. That is just ridiculous, guys. That is just ridiculous. Now, please do what you're supposed to do. I want to see Enrage 6 on these guys. Actually, more than that. Okay, that's not good enough, so I am going to just take the Enrage here. How much is it? It's up to 9. It's up to 9. Oh wow, the reflection got her. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Ouch. Nice.
A little discipline never hurt anyone. A lot of discipline helps everyone. Our priests have started opening demonic portals to soften up the humans a bit. I'm counting on you to give them the welcome they deserve.
Looking forward to it. This concludes this episode, and I'm glad to have gotten into a successful conclusion.
Here is done.
But as a roguelike, you are expected to fail some of the time and gain some meta progression for it. And what will happen next time? I'll have
Stronger now.
3 talent points instead of 1 to mess around with, and I would
Torture, it's a
try
passion.
number 2 again. And you see that we have, as our starting party, we have a succubus and we have a satyr, which is it was the reward that was for the first one. It shows over here. So we can now start getting satyrs, and hopefully that will be a net asset to the company. But I'm wrapping it up here, and I hope everybody watching gets an idea of what this game is like, and taste for, you know, some messing around with human heroes. Everybody take care out there, have fun, and we'll see you soon.